throw up my lunch.
All right, good afternoon. It's Saturday, March 18th, and I'm hiking the Pinhoti Trail. The Pinhoti Trail is a just slightly under 350 mile trail that goes from North Georgia down to I don't know, around central Alabama. Hiking with Aquaman and Teflon, the same people that I hiked the AT with and the Florida Trail last year. So we got dropped off about 2 miles before the trailhead because you can't really drive to the Pinhoti trailhead. So we're actually on the Benton McKay Trail right now, and knocking out these 2 miles before we can actually get to the Pinhoti Trail proper. So it was a pretty good climb initially right off the bat, and I gotta tell you, it feels great. It feels so good being back on the trail, but it wore me out. Definitely not in hiking shape, but by the time I get off this trail, should be back in hiking form. So see you when we get to the trailhead.
Nothing. Really I got it, by the way. Just for this pine tree.
All right, good afternoon. So made it to the trailhead. That was honestly probably the easiest 2 miles I've ever done. So I'm feeling pretty good. Trail officially starts here. 349 miles to the southern terminus. We'll see you down trail. All right, good morning. This is second day on trail. Yesterday we did 12 miles. We did 2 miles of the Benton McKay to get to the trailhead of the Pinhoti, and then we did 10 miles yesterday. This trail is not marked very well. We had to pull out our maps a couple of times just to figure out which way to go. But yesterday was a beautiful day, but there was a lot of water crossings, and on one of them it was pretty sketchy, and I made it, but I slipped on a rock on the other side of the stream and fell into the water and broke my trekking pole. So in my tent's a trekking pole tent, so I'm having to borrow Aquaman's trekking pole just to tent now. But not sure what we're gonna do today. As far as miles, I think we're just gonna hike until we can't hike. Oh, it's a cool little meadow. Anyways, this morning I had like 70% on my battery, and I put it in my pocket and I pulled it out like, I don't know, half an hour later, and it was down to like 18%. Somehow it lost like, I don't know, half its battery. It was crazy. I've never seen my phone do that, so I don't know what the heck's going on with that. But about 6 miles up, there's a little mountain biking retreat or something. I don't know, like a mountain biking center, and they have power outlets, so probably plug in my phone and see if I can get a decent charge on it. I do have a battery pack in my pack, but if I can just charge it at an outlet, that would be optimal, so I don't have to drain my battery pack. All right, see you later. All right, good morning. It's third day on trail, and last night we stayed at Mulberry Gap Adventure Center. The temps dropped down to the low 20s last night, and they had a bunkhouse with a heater. So we stayed in the bunkhouse last night, and it was nice. I slept for like 12 hours. Anyways, this morning it's a little chilly, but I feel like from here on out it's just going to warm up. So it's a beautiful morning this morning. The trail's really nice, really well groomed. Easy walking. Even though we have 2 big climbs today, it doesn't feel like it's going to be hard. So we've been averaging about 12 miles a day. We'll probably do another 12 today. And we'll hit that road walk sometime on Tuesday. It's a 25-mile road walk into Dalton before we get back into the mountains. So see you at the trail. All right, good afternoon. So this section of the trail has been beautiful. People ask me why I hike, and it's because of days like this. They don't come very often, but when they do, they're just so special. All right, good morning. We hit the road walk this morning, and we picked up this little guy right here. He's been leading the way for about half a mile now. All right, good morning. It's day 5, and woke up to the rain. We've got about 8 more miles until we get into Dalton, and we've just been road walking on this section, and it's treacherous. Most people get out of the way, but some people have like made a conscious effort to gun it right past us, or kind of do like this juke swerve to scare us. It's pretty lame, but anyways. So yesterday, that dog that I showed you, that dog followed us for like 3 miles, and finally I called its owners. I got the rabies number off of its tag, called the vet. The vet then gave me the phone number to the owners, and the owners came and got him, so that was nice. We ended up calling that dog Tinkle Paws. That was the dog's trail name, because it would stop and pee like every 2 minutes. So long, Tinkle Paws. It's been fun. So we're headed to Dalton today, trying to stay as dry as possible. Tomorrow's supposed to be 80 and sunny. So we've been counting dogs and empty fireball containers since we hit this road walk in. We're up to 34 dogs that we met and 13 empty fireball containers cast off on the side of the road. Eee. All right, good afternoon. It's day 6, and leaving Dalton, the climb out of Dalton was really tough. It was up a road walk, and it was just probably almost 3 miles of just incline, and it was pretty steep. So that took a little bit out of me. Aquaman left the trail yesterday. He's going back to Florida, take care of some prior obligations. So it's just Teflon and I. Right now we're going to go ahead and just finish out this trail. We've got Somerville coming up in 4 days. Today's Thursday, so that'll be Sunday. And I think we're going to take a break in Somerville, but until then, we've got 4 days of adventure in front of us. So